Hey folks, this is your real fake outsider artist, Manic Mark, coming to you from the underneath the art villa, located somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. You know, I only have 24 people that watch my videos. Why I have to do this every time, I don't know. It's for that one new person that comes in and goes, "Oh, what are you, Manic Mark?" But you know, there you go. So I continue to do it, and I'm, you know, one cup of coffee, and it's 3 hours later, and I'm still wired up. I got to go out and dig a hole and pour some cement today, work on my driveway, almost done with it. But before I did that, I wanted to do a setup for a new painting, which, depending on, you know, factors in the universe, merging at the appropriate time tomorrow will give me the window of opportunity to do the painting. And the painting is, well, I was watching the news today, and here's one of these things that probably only happens. Who knows how much it happens? You know, they find one incidence of something, and suddenly you got a nationwide crisis, and that's what they make it seem like, you know, to dramatize their segment. And in this case, it was kids in high school. Now, see, I already did this a while ago, so it's back. It's not finished. But actually, that was a while ago. There was actually teachers involved in creating this thing where kids would get together in the locker room and beat each other up, and they would probably bet on it and whatever. So, but now this, like, sweeping the nation, it's a teen craze, getting together after school and beating each other up just for the fun of it. That's right. Like a fight club, you know, or a beatdown. They actually used that term in the news report. So I'm thinking that's a bad idea for teenagers. However, I think it's maybe an excellent idea for artists, because, you know, think about this, especially folk artists. You know, and I'm just going to include myself because, you know, every outsider artists, they're probably like way into themselves and they're not like interested in doing this. But I would, you know, they can include themselves. So I'm going to include myself. This is like not just a folk artist thing, but an artist thing in general. Because I think most of us, even fine artists, those people on that higher plateau of the art world, we're all basically the same. We're all out of our minds, wound up and frustrated, and it's all we can do just to keep from getting into fights, which we do verbally all the time. At least I've noticed that. This like level of frustration and animosity. It's just amazing. So I think there's a solution for it, and that is that we should get together and beat each other up. You know, solve it physically, not like, you know, intellectually, or however you solve problems. I think we should just get together and beat the crap out of one another. So I'm here to challenge anybody that doesn't like me, any other artist that has a problem with me, who's in my age group and weight class, to, you know, a beat down, just like those kids are doing in high school. Seems perfectly reasonable to, you know, solve issues where, you know, you don't have to do it publicly. Well, we would do it for YouTube, of course. I mean, my God, why would you beat each other completely to, you know, a pulp for no reason at all? You'd at least like to get some promotional value out of it. You know, do a painting and put it on eBay. I mean, you know, we're not complete idiots. So we would do that. We would use it, you know, and promote it. And there'd be the promotion video, and then the actual beat down, and then the follow-up video. And you know, the promotion video would be like one of those when boxing guys get together, it'd be like this long thing about how great I am and that other person sucks, and I've got all this training, and you know, like, I got a master's degree or doctorate in fine art, and he doesn't. So, like, man, I'm gonna whoop some lowly ass. Oh yeah, like my opponent went to technical college. Oh man, he's gonna be in for one of those, and I'm gonna, you know, he doesn't deserve to live and all that stuff. So there'd be that, like, trash talk, and then you'd have the fight thing, and of course we would edit out the parts where you're like kind of running away from one another and, you know, dodging, and, you know, anybody that's under a table crying or something, you know, we would edit that out. We would just keep the tension, you know, in it, and you know, because whatever you keep in, it's still reality. It's just you don't want the parts where, you know, you get together and you talk about how if you take a punch, how you can move your head, and like what kind of camera angles are best, and we can edit in some sound effects and some stuff like that to make it kind of like amplify the little smacks. See, I just took all the fun out of it, didn't I? Now if we do a beat down, nobody will think it's real. They'll think it's all staged. Another episode of Dare Marketing. Oh well, how about some smackdown music? Beat down. Give me some beat down music to usher us out of this video. Bring it on! Bring it on! All you technical college artists. Smackdown! Oh, and I won't travel anywhere. And I've got this restriction, like, you know, the other artists have to live like within a 10-mile radius, or you have to travel here. I'm not going anywhere. I don't drive. Price of gas, I can't afford to go anywhere. It's just an idea.